Something else is about, reports that come out of this media practitioners. So we have important reports. For example, there's a report from the Democratic Republic of Congo on, the state of hunger or, diseases in the DRC. So media relations people give this report on the eve of the launch. And that will not serve a purpose for them because the story is not going to gain any traction. So we're going to get the report, we're going to look at the highlights, maybe get a guest, and that's it. The story goes away. Whereas if you would have, given us an embargoed copy of that same report earlier on, we could have done so much more work. I'm talking about TV journalists now, for example, even newspaper journalists, like work on a story to run ahead or on the day of the launch, and then look for guests and things like that. That way the story is more powerful and it reaches more audiences, and it has traction at least. So it is important for these embargoed reports to come in to us earlier, and media practitioners also have to understand and know important, relevant editors and other people in news organizations, so that you just call them up. I mean, if you have a statement coming out, if you have a report coming out, you call them up and say, this is coming out, advise me, how will I frame the statement, where is the storyline, what shall I do? That way you're working together, and that way your statements will not get overlooked by news organizations. A lot of these statements that come from, media relations organizations are actually overlooked because there is no story, or you haven't framed the story right. And especially if, like I said, in very fast moving stories, there really needs to be that relationship between media relations people, PR people, and journalists to be able to bring out what are very, very important issues. But that doesn't happen because there seems to be a disconnect.